the Nomad Thrower Yo-Yo Archives. Our throw today is Jake Bullock's Dunk PC, the world's first D-bearing plastic yo-yo. Let's go. Okay, so make sure your string tension is neutral. I produced a subliminal in this video. I'm trying to tell you that there are multiple ways of getting into a ladder mount. And so I actually did the ladder mount 2 different ways as a flourish before getting into Haddock, and I think it looks really cool. So I was getting into a ladder mount from here, but I bailed out. And I went into another way of getting into it, and I just think it makes the trick look really cool. But just note that both ways, if you go over your thumb, you're getting a twist when you do the ladder mount, which makes the mount tighter, which gives you more control if you were to do ladder escape and etc. Whereas the 1.5 method, you don't get a twist. The ladder mount looks cleaner, but it's looser. And actually, this is the preferred method that I like to do Haddock from, is from this one. So to do the trick, you would just go into a regular ladder mount, which I will teach you. But if you want to do my original flourish, I'm doing this and then this. So I'm pretty much doing the ladder mount twice, and I think it's pretty cool. So to do that, you're going over your you're going as if you're going to do a Houdini, but you're stopping short, and you're going to twist. Oh, I almost dropped that. You're going to curl in this string and go from behind everything, and then pull out thumb, and then land on that string into a Houdini, but it's really a ladder mount. And then what I'll do from here is I'm just dropping over as if I'm going to go into 1.5, but instead I'm going to go behind my throw-hand index, and then just have my non-throw-hand thumb in here, throw-hand thumb in here. I'm going to pop out the back and drape over my non-throw-hand index. So all together it looks like this. Like that, and that is the beginning of the trick. If you want to skip the flourish and go just into a regular ladder mount, you can just do like that. So before we begin the actual trick, it's important that I reiterate that I am skipping one step when I'm doing the beginning ladder mount, is that I am not opening up this loop here. Obviously that would complete the ladder mount, so I'm not completing the ladder mount. I'm just kind of doing the beginning motions, but I'm just kind of keeping my index and thumb pinched and then I'm just kind of dropping everything and going into a second version of the ladder mount. So just keep that in mind. So now we'll do the trick. Alright, so once you're in your ladder mount, you're ready to begin the trick. You're going to go on this string right here, and then drop your non-throw-hand index. You'll be in a 1.5 GT. Now it's important that you put your non-throw-hand index behind this GT here. It's important. It's got to be behind and in front, and like that. And so you'll have the formation of both thumbs. So we'll just begin from the second part of the ladder mount from now on from this tutorial. All right, so from here, you want to just pop the yo off the string, and then you want to come over your non-throw-hand index and land on that same string. All right, so now you want to drop both thumbs and pop the yo-yo over your throw-hand index. like so. You'll have a twist here. You have this loop. You want to insert your non-through-hand thumb in the loop, and then go right into there, and you'll have another GT. And then as soon as you do that, you want to drop your throw-hand index, and in a GT, you want to grab all the strings from the top, just like this, and you just want to pop it out the front, and then let go of that pinch, and then just go into a mini trapeze. And now we're going to do the slack part. So all together, looks like this. All right, so we're left off here. You want to pinch with your non-throw-hand index and middle finger here, and you have these two strings on your throw-hand side. You want to bring them together, and you're going to sandwich your throw-hand middle finger under there and your throw-hand index in front on top of there. All right, so you're pinching here, pinching these two strings together. You want to orient your throw-hand thumb towards you, and you're going to drop your non-throw-hand thumb. So you get the slack here, and you want to pass the yo-yo through the slack. And then you just want to have your thumb on this string here. And then you want to drape it over your throw-hand index and wrap your non-throw-hand to the right. And then open this loop here with your thumb and index, pass it through, and then do an underpass and hop out the back. So you're doing a chopsticks between the yo-yo, and then you're using your, you're going to drop your non-throw-hand index, and then just do an underpass for your non-throw-hand thumb, and then drop everything on your throw-hand side, and you're in a GT, and you hop out the back. So before we go, I got one more tip for you, is you want to combine these two steps together. As soon as you drop the yo-yo through the slack, you want to immediately drape it over your throw-hand index at the same time, and then you want to wrap it to the right, and then do the chopsticks and the underpass, and you're hopping out the back. So there's a trick. Sorry the tutorial took so long. Anyway, this is my version of Haddock, because the original ending is, in my opinion, is heavily flawed. A lot of people across the forums were complaining about always getting knots at the end, but I'm teaching you 90% of the trick. It's just the ending that I modified, so hopefully you enjoy that, and thank you.